Hello, I'm Greg Jones, talking to you about our 3-3-3 Wreak Havoc attack style defense. Again, there's my contact on Twitter. Here's my contact. If you need to get in touch with me at the school, if you need to reach me at the school, there's my contact information there. But today we're going to be talking about, we're going to go into our coverage stuff today and talk coverages. All right, and talk about the number of different coverages that you can run out of this. Okay, we're going to go through each one. So each lesson will be on a different coverage that we run. So today, the first one we're going to start with is what we call cover 4. All right, or basically it is our quarters coverage. Now, the way we run this and what I'm going to do in each one of these lessons, I'm going to show you this diagram on the board. And maybe go through a couple little things on it, and then we're going to watch film and do some film study on it. So, basic concept of cover 4 for us. Now, a lot of people run match quarters, all right, which means they're man-to-man on one. All right, the way we do it is more zone concept. And like I said, this whole defense is predicated around the safeties. So we take some pressure off the corners because even in quarters, they're more of a cover, like country cover 3. They got deep thirds, all right? They will carry, all right, number 1 on the post unless they're getting a wheel route, and then they're going to center and turn and pass that thing off, all right? So I'll talk through that type concept. But our corners are deep third players, okay? The Will and the Sam, just like I said earlier today, the more better athlete your Sam is, the more you can do with them. But they're going to absorb number 2 going vertical and wall him to keep him from coming. We don't want to give up the immediate cross, so they're going to wall number 2. All right, they're going to drop to the curl and then rally to the flats. So they're dropping through here, hook, curl, flat. All right, the Will and the Sam are both doing that. Dropping, walling 2. Okay, matching number 2, dropping, cutting anything coming underneath, banging him, and then dropping curl to flat. Okay, the mic, whichever way the mic opens up, and our mic is getting better at this. This is one thing he needs to continue to do. But whichever way he opens, he has to look for crossers, and crossers should die. There should never be a guy to come under mic or cross his mic without his toes being in the ground or up in the air. That's the thing about high school. Until the ball is in the air, you can make contact. So we need to be decleating these guys as they come across on these crossing routes. Okay? The two safeties, they're reading 2 vertical, all right? If 2 goes out, all right, if 2 goes out, their eyes go to number 1, looking for anything on 1. As soon as 1 comes in, they're carrying 1. If 1 comes in and 2 goes out, all right, we'll be carrying. As soon as 2 goes out and breaks, this corner's going to just turn into cover 3. He'll have the deep third. So if you get a post and a wheel, he should be on the deep third and he should be on the post. All right, and he should be carrying underneath. And again, I know a lot of people have this play true quarters. They have this guy turn and run with him man to man. We don't feel like our outside safeties or our outside linebackers can do that. So it's quarters. But it's zone quarters, not man quarters, all right? The only ones that are getting matched into man coverage are the safeties, all right? And then the star versus spread, like we said, he's in the middle. He's just kind of poaching the middle of the field. He's free, all right? So if you get something coming across under here, intermediate crossers, he can help. If you're getting deep posts, he can help on the deep post, all right? But he's can run first, and then he's just poaching. And you'll go through that throughout the week. So those were kind of the zone drop areas that they're dropping in. Now, out of that, the different looks and things so that we can do, okay, again, out of this, one of the options we have is we can raid the single receiver. Okay, say they got a receiver that's really, really good at the single side. We can play match quarters over here. All right, well, he's dropping here. You're reading 2. You're reading 3. Okay? If we feel like this guy over here we can lock him down man to man, and he's not that, now we can involve this guy, and we can do some more stuff over here on this side. So once you see all the concept, there's a lot of different things that we do that gives you a lot of different looks. All right, but over here we'd be playing quarters. Boom, playing cover 3. This guy's reading 2, robbing 1. All right, this guy's dropping, again, banging 2, don't let him come in. All right, if he's matching 3, if 3 goes in now, he's getting ready to jump him, talking to the Mike linebacker. Okay, if 3 goes out, now his eyes go to 2. If 3 and 2 go out, his eyes go, he's just poaching in here looking to rob something. Same with this guy, read 2, rob 1. All right, Mike, you're working to the 3 receiver side. As he's to come in now, you should decleat him. You're reading the back. If the back flares, you should jump with him, going hook, curl, flat, driving on the back, all right, to that side. But that's known as raid, where we can double their number 1 receiver if they're trying to put 3 over here and they're 1 to the best, okay? And I'm going to go through this because there's other coverages. We can be in different coverages over here besides quarters and still raid over there. All right, the other one is what we call hawk. If we want to go hawk now instead of having this guy in the box in here, especially to the boundary, all right, we can hawk him out and just put him in the throwing lane. This right here, when we hawk it, the stick's taken away, okay, the slant's taken away just by his alignment. So he's the underneath player, and he's the deep third player. When we go raid, he's pressed man-to-man on him, knowing he's getting help from this guy. When we go hawk, he's taking away all the short stuff, and he's got him. And then now he's looking at back out of the backfield. So these 3 are just switching responsibilities. We can still run the same coverage over here. All right? We can still be in quarters over here on that side there. So hopefully that's making sense to you. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is watch video on quarters, and then we'll watch some raid, and then we'll watch some hawk. Okay? So here we go. Let's go through those. All right, here we go. All right, so again, there's number 1, there's number 2, and there's number 3. There's number 1, there's number 2. All right, so these guys here is in deep third, 2, looking at 3, all right, making their reads. So here we go. All right, so again, he's dropping deep third. All right, going to get the matches. Now, we should have read this faster here. All right, so boom. He's going to wall 2. He should be walling 2. He's dropping country cover 3. All right, there's only 1 guy coming out this way here, so he's just dropping on him. All right, boom. He does a good job because he's still going vertical. Now he dropped hook curl. Now he's under the flat. The only thing I don't like about this right here, I feel like this corner bit a little quick. He needs to still be dropping. The safety kind of loses leverage a little bit. He should be over a little bit more on that because he should be, once 2 goes vertical, he has that. Okay, I'm reading 2. 2 goes vertical. He should be getting ready to jump this guy man-to-man. You can see his eyes are on. All right, defense is all about your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. All right, but you can see right here, 29 is the star. All right, he's reading the tailback. Boom. He's poaching. He jumps, just drops in the middle of the field looking for anything coming in the middle of the field. All right, let's go to the next look for you. All right, here we go. Spread. All right. So, boom. Reading 2, robbing 1. Boom. Reading 2, robbing 1. And now we just got to start back here in the middle of the field because it's obviously it's third, a little bit longer situation. Wall. All right, now the only thing I don't like right here, see how this guy right here, watch him running. He's running, and then he kind of loses this guy. He needs to settle and see what's going to happen right here. Okay? All right, this guy right here, 2 goes out, so that safety's eyes should be going to 1. Boom, right here. Now he's in deep, so we got 2 on 1 here because he's dropping country cover 3. He's carrying him vertical. He's under him here. All right, so that's down at the bottom side. All right, so let's go to the top side. All right, so again, corner, dropping, country cover 3, safety, read 2, rob 1. All right, 2 went out, so his eyes should go to 1. He's carrying 1. All right, this corner here again, just keep dropping. All right, because that linebacker's under that. This linebacker here does a good job of walling, getting under this. This guy he needs to keep sinking. keep sinking, and then you see the star. The star is just robbing. He's just in the middle of the field robbing. So we basically got guy under here, 2-on-1 here, or really 3-on-1 here, and 2-on-1 there. So we're in good situation. All right, here we go again. Spread again. The only thing I don't like, this guy's really playing off a little bit too far. All right, push. Great break on the football. Right. Reading two. All right, and there you are. All right, again, you can go with your tendencies, but that we play what we call eyes coverage sometimes. So sometimes this star is reading the eyes of the quarterback. All right, so he sees, look where the quarterback's looking. So he's reading eyes. Stole this from Coach Smart and Coach Lanning down at the University of Georgia. Reading eyes, just boom, right here. See the eyes. I think Coach Saban has a whole thing on YouTube about eyes and that kind of stuff. Reading the eyes of the quarterback. Boom, but he's right here, so that he drives, under, boom, good to go. All right, here we go again. All right, so now you're right here. He's just dropping. He's dropping because you're two backs in the backfield. All right, you got two backs in the backfield. So you got 2-on-1 here and you got 2-on-1 there. And then the star's just robbing the middle of the field. Okay? Just robbing the middle of the field. All right, you can see dropping. Okay, again, right here, reading two. Safety's reading two. Linebacker wall, linebacker wall. We got some backups in here now, so this got a couple guys that are new. But this is a pretty good job of him walling right here and being ready to go there. Now, the only thing I don't like is right here, he should have been yelling cross, 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 cross. That Mike linebacker's got to see that. He lets that cross across his face right there, and we do not do a very good job on that. That's on that hanger and the Mike linebacker. Got to do better right there with that. Boom. But again, if you see that guy sitting right there in his zone, so they run cross, boom, there it is. All right, so he's dropping hook curl to flat, settling. All right, if you were in man coverage, he'd have his back to all that. He's in zone, so he sees all that coming. So again, even though he's on the back side of that, he makes a heck of a play. All right, so there's normal. So now let's go and let's watch hawk. So let's hawk this thing. Or I tell you what, let's rate it first and then we'll hawk it. All right, so you're going to do the same thing here, except we're in raid now. All right, so now we're going to press man. And he's got help over the top. Over here, we're playing quarters. All right, you got quarters at the bottom, and you're raiding the top. All right, here we go again. All right, you got raid. They're trying to run a little flea flicker. We got 2-on-1, 2-on-1. We're double teamed everywhere. Double teamed everywhere. All right, again, this is what we're talking about. Like some people are trying to go, they got these two over here, put their best receiver over here. All right, and we just, again, you're setting in third and long or whatever situation is, but we're just raiding it. You can see we got two. We got a corner and a safety over the top of that, both of them. Okay, so it's just raid. Down here to the bottom, you're just playing quarters. Reading two, robbing one. Okay, boom. Waiting. They're just taking a shot. So again, raid just allows you to put two guys on what you think is their best receiver. Right, here it is again, locked up man-to-man. All right, it's third and 10, locked up man-to-man, got a corner or safety over the top helping him. So that's raid. Okay, so now let's watch hawk. So you can raid that if they're trying to do that to you, or you can hawk it. Still playing quarters. All right, you can see into the boundary. We're able to widen the outside linebacker and put the corner behind him. All right, so he's taking away anything shallow, and then you still got your normal coverages over the top the other way. Okay, still playing quarters over here. Reading 2, robbing 1, reading 2, robbing 1, he's reading 3. The safety here does a pretty good job. He sees him crossing and knows he's got him man-to-man. He needs to be ready to be right here to take this crosser, and he needs to drop a little bit more, getting ready to make that crosser. We talk about all the time, rally to the short throws. This guy should have been dropping a little more, getting ready to see number 9 coming across. But like we talked about, you can see right here this defensive end getting pressure, right? Like we talk about all the time, we want the quarterback to know we're there. Get hands on him. Let him know you're there. All right, here we go again. Hawking this. Again, he's in the throwing lane of the immediate stick and the slant. All we've done is put him out under it. All right, so see, he's taking that away. He's ready to play this right now with deep help behind him. All right, again, hawk, got this outside linebacker under there, then he's down ready to force the thing. So it's just a different couple of looks that you can do, all right, just like we said, little tags that you can make. You can be in your base coverage, even though it's quarters, you can be quarters raid, or you can be quarters hawk and still play quarters to the trips. Now, the one thing I'm going to talk about real quick, going back to the slide here, all right, I think it's very important that every coverage has a weakness. All right, every coverage. I don't care what coverage is, it has a weakness. Obviously, you can kind of tell the weakness in this coverage is right in here. All right, the key is that you make all your coverages look the same, because here in a minute when we get to our cover 2 read, we want to make sure it looks the same, but now he's the flat defender. So as soon as you bubble him out right here, boom, he's going to be driving on that. So as a quarterback, they don't know. You still got this 3 look, and this 3 look is still the same, and they don't know whether you're in quarters. They don't know if you're in cover 2. They don't know if you're in 3 roll, or they don't know if you're in special. So the key is to disguise it and make it all look the same. All right, the next concept we're going to get into is our 2 read look. Thank you.